Are you ready? Let's go. So what my brother's saying may be true, but my methods will leave you black and blue. They are the nice ones, but me not so much. But I won't kill you, not as such. Now I'll just make sure you live to regret it. So change your mind now or you're in the...
Raphael!
Sorry. We are ninjas. We are brothers. We're united and we're strong. We are ninjas. We are turtles. We are heroes. Sing our song. Are you ready? Let's go. Okay, it's my turn. I don't know what to say.
The Legend of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Part 1, Chapter 64, Distractions. Written and performed by Joseph Chambers and based on the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comic books created by Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird. April made a dash for the side entrance. As she sprinted, she became aware that none of the machine guns were aimed at her, and she seemed invisible to them. Either there was something about her companions that was not applicable to her, or her disguise was working incredibly well. As she ran, April wondered whether the machine guns were controlled by mutagen sensors, as that would explain why she was not being shot at. As she entered the side door, she was struck by how hot and humid the warehouse was. It was practically an interior rainforest. She was well nigh asphyxiating, but she didn't dare give up. Distraction. How does one cause a distraction? Just as April was contemplating this, she was confronted by a buff Japanese man in his 20s. "May I see your permit?" he asked sternly. "Pardon?" April said, slightly panicking that she had been caught out exceptionally soon. "For your bathroom break. I presume that is why you are not performing your duties on the warehouse floor," the man continued. April glanced at the man's name badge, which read Jungo, Senior Assistant Officer. "Sorry, Jungo, I was just about to go and get one," April lied. "I think you'd better come with me," the man said gruffly, grabbing at April's arm. April did not like being handled like this, but was still surprised at herself when she jumped into his arms and swiftly kicked the man in the sternum. The man was shocked at this, but managed to have enough awareness about him to pull a large red lever on the wall to call security. Distraction done. Now all April had to do was, somehow keep herself alive whilst taking on the TCRI security squad, her with only a few lessons of martial arts and them with potentially a lifetime's worth of being in a ninjutsu clan. Easier said than done. Leonardo and Master Splinter landed in a room full of vials, test tubes and conical flasks full of various fluids and powders. Some glowed, some were reflectively shining, and some even seemed to visibly move of their own accord. It was freakish and made Leonardo feel as if he and his father weren't quite alone. "What do you reckon that is?" Leonardo indicated a small red lump in a green fluid contained within a jar. Master Splinter looked shocked at the object and then responded unreassuringly, "Some kind of internal organ? Maybe a kidney or a spleen? I won't lie to you. My best bet is that it had human origins." Leonardo felt his stomach lurch as if someone had performed an unexpected emergency brake in a vehicle whilst he was in a back seat. Leonardo made a desperate attempt to distract himself from this fact. A PDF of the map has been uploaded onto the Shell Cell network. We should be able to find the secret room without much... Damn! Leonardo shouted, briefly forgetting where he was. Master Splinter covered his son's mouth and harshly whispered, "How about you make a little more noise there? I don't quite think the shredder heard you that time." "Sorry, Father," Leonardo mumbled. "It's just that I forgot to charge my shell cell. I planned so hard and..." Master Splinter cut him off. I, despite this being the 21st century and it being the done thing, do not put much reliance in modern technology." He then pulled a paper copy of the map out of his dark blue, ragged trousers. Raphael and Donatello had been sure to drop a smoke bomb and disappear into a cloud of orange smoke by climbing on top of a shelving unit only 2 or 3 seconds after entering the building. As ninjas, they had to act quickly in a desperate situation such as this one. However, Donatello was of the clumsy disposition and whilst perched on the shelves, accidentally elbowed his comrade in the eye. Raphael instinctively and angrily shoved his brother, who precedingly failed to find any purchase on the shelves and tumbled over the edge, smashing through a crate and landing painfully on his shell. Raphael jumped down after him to help him up and was roughly shoved out of the way by Donatello, who dusted himself off before realising that they were being now stared at by all the members of the warehouse floor. Raphael was keen to draw his size and throw himself straight into the midst of a great battle. But Donatello had other plans and preferred to solve this issue using negotiation means rather than violence. Before Raphael could step forward towards the ocean of ninjas, Donatello placed his hand in front of his brother and stopped him from proceeding. "Me and my friend won't attack you unless you attack us first," he began. Everyone drew their weapons and then stopped, all waiting for the other side to strike first. Donatello continued, "I need you to ask yourselves this. Why are you fighting us?" One ninja stepped forward and stated, "Master Shredder informed us of your intentions to destroy the world." Donatello looked baffled by this and asked, "Oh, and I suppose Master Shredder isn't trying to destroy the world then?" "He is trying to save the world and you know it," another ninja argued. The front row of ninjas seemed to move slightly closer. A young girl, Kunoichi, stepped forward and took off her mask to reveal herself as the one who had previously slashed Raphael's arm. She spoke with a voice that sounded void of innocence despite her youthful age. It was as sharp and venomous as her scarily stern face. "Please explain to us why you came here this evening if your intentions were not hostile." Donatello and Raphael failed to immediately answer.